goodbye the terrorist nation of Iran, and hopefully it'll flip back to being democratic and normal again. But we're at war with Iran, and we're just taking them out. That's basically it. For example, we took out Khomeini, the regime's head, and much of his top leadership. 40 of them. Probably that number's escalated as well. We're getting them one by one, and we're taking them out, as well as all their missiles and their navy and everything. Trump is doing it, and good. No more terrorists. But as you can see, the Democrats defending the Iranians, go fuck yourselves. Anyway, beyond that, we have also Jane Street, who deleted all their posts on X and are trying to go into hiding because they're being sued, because everybody found out they're the ones who were short selling and causing all the havoc for months and months. And this thesis of mine that I said, there are plenty of the buyers are there, but there's an organized group going over and selling into the marketplace, the market makers, the institutions. Well, here you go. There they are. And they're the ones who have been suppressing the price, which now the price of Bitcoin is freely moving to the upside. So that goes over and tells you. But Trump is suing them. I think Saylor's going to be suing them. Everybody's going to be going after this firm. And they've done this throughout other countries, and they've been banned out of India and various countries. So, yeah, goodbye Jane Street. But this proves what I've been saying. So anyway, so there you go. And Jane Street has been part of the groups that have been taking Bitcoin to the watershed. But they've been able to do it because of the market dynamics. Anyway, on to this week's video. Good morning. Okay, here we are with silver. This is going to be a pretty simple and fast update because we're in the chaos of war. I don't think it's going to last 4 weeks, as Trump stated. We'll see, but I would say less than 2 weeks. And honestly, we're wiping out so much of what Iran has built up. It'll be interesting. Another thing is the Europeans are pussies, and they are not supporting us. And they're going to probably flip and turn around when they see Iran is faltering greatly, and when there's no risks to them because they are pussies. Then they'll start announcing that they're going to help us and all this. What a bunch of bullshit. Kind of like what Saudi Arabia did, and then they started getting attacked, sure enough, and now they're looking to help us with what little military force they have. Like, whatever. But that's what I would expect. I would expect the world to unite against Iran. The trade that you see right here, you have two of them. This is a technical trade. This actually makes sense. This one I just took to go over, and I saw the opportunity that I thought we would get a $6 move mirroring this over here in range, and it kind of did. It's actually gone a little bit beyond that, and now it's sticking around this area here. But I took a short-term short. I am still targeting this right up here. These are just hedge trades to make extra money if on the volatility, and they worked out so good. But not really a key point of anything interesting. One thing I was told that some people were able to get executions in the $100 range. Great. I mean, great trade. If you were able to. Not everybody. I've only seen it get to around 97. So, okay. I'm still expecting it to get up here and to actually appear on the chart above here, not with outside market pricing or the pre-market and whatnot. So that's where we are right here. As far as silver goes, I'm also going to go over and show you, like I said, I was looking for us to go up to the 70 range on oil, and we did. So we got the bigger bounce up here after the attacks from this weekend, which I let everybody know in the room those attacks were coming. All the communiques, everything, it was kind of obvious. So they had took out, Khamenei and his leadership, most of them. So the Iranians are in big trouble. They are smoked, to put it bluntly. The terrorist regime is going down the drain. It'll be really interesting to see how this all clears out, to see if there's anything left. I mean, they have a pretty substantial, amount of people. Will they, we'll see what happens. I can't predict anything like that. I don't even want to go to that realm because they're zealot nutbags, and they're not something I would think would be easily rooted out. But we'll see. We're making a really incredible attempt at doing this. So, taking out the regime, I mean, let's think about it. Venezuela, Cuba is more than likely going to fall. These are two communist countries that were thorns in our sides, gone. Syria, gone. Iran, gone. Holy mackerel. If you think about that from a logical perspective, that's pretty amazing. So we'll see what happens with that. But our world will become a better and safer place. And if there is regime change, and that honestly happens, then, wow, I would expect us to get to 60K on the Dow Jones in fairly short order. So all of this could be erased in no time at all. Let's go to a daily chart, because you know what I'm looking for on this. I'm looking for the 4.23 at 64K, not just 60K, 64K. So that's what I'm looking for. This is just a little blip. We've traded way above the 200% level. So the coming year or so, there you go. That's what I'm focused on right there. Now let's go back to Bitcoin. You see what I've had here. I don't think I've gone over the trade, but you know what that was. I was doing the butterfly over here. From here, I've taken half off. The other half I'm keeping for 58K to see if we get down there. There's no guarantee that we will, and this might be the truncation point where it really ends right there off of this volume that you see. But then again, it might not. It might get that next move down to 58K and close out the 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves that we had. And if that's the case, great. If not, great. I don't care either way. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. I had the technical trade. That makes sense. Right here, we're kind of showing strength, which is interesting in this flat zone that we've had. This is flat pricing, really. This is where the big move was. And this one right up here, when we broke the 100K range, dropped all the way down there, went up to 98, and then dropped all the way back down to where we are currently. Us getting a move all the way back up to here, would not doubt it at all. So I'm kind of bullish on the price of Bitcoin short term. I still can't take off the other half of the hedge. I have to keep that open for the possibility of 58K. And then from 58K, I'll just completely reverse. And yep, that's my plan. Other than that, you know what I'm looking at. You know what happened with oil. It's in the $70 range like I was expecting. Yep. And Bitcoin, we know what we're expecting over here. There's a good chance we will get a bigger bounce to the upside once all of this clears out of the way. So that's what I would look for. Now, we also have Metaplanet here, which, interesting enough, there was an announcement about it being bought by, I guess, BlackRock associated. I can't say for certain, but if BlackRock's a buyer of Metaplanet, they see it as a value in the range where I'm at, and makes perfect sense. There's big money to be made in Metaplanet, and I would expect a big spike up on this one to come in the days and weeks. Yep. So nothing to really do at the moment but to wait, and it's, I guess, going to be kind of, we'll see. It's a fluid situation, as they would say, but I think we're totally destroying everything they have as part of their whatever military assets they have and leadership assets. They're all down the drain in Iran. So I don't think they've got long, and I don't think it's going to last more than a few weeks. But we'll see. Can't really predict stuff like that. Who knows? Maybe they can hold out longer. Nah. Where are they going to hide? They have nowhere to hide. We could see everything with our technology in the States, and all eyes are on them right now. So I don't see them lasting. I don't even think it'll be 2 weeks, but I'm not going to, we'll see. He said 4 weeks. Don't buy it. I think less than 2 weeks, but we'll see. Anyway, that's where we are. There's Metaplanet 207. I would, again, expect this to go way up, and you know the reasons why. Other than that, this is this week's update. It's been an interesting time, but mostly geopolitically. And yeah, I'm kind of very bullish. And again, silver, I'm going to expect that to go up to the 101 range. Not pre-market, after markets, post-market. No, I'm talking about during trading hours when it's moving in the days to come, the days and weeks to come. You know what I'm looking for. I don't have to tell you. We've been here, done that, seen that. And is this another one that is not showing? Now it's showing. These charts on TradingView kind of piss me off. But you seen what I did. I had some short-term trades as well as the long-term trades where we are. $6 range mimicked this geopolitical. That is technical. And here is the logical target right over there. If you were able to get an execution on this, fantastic. But the only pricing I saw in the 97 range. But anyway, if you were able to get executions in the 101, great. That's all I can say. But outside of that, I will see you guys in the next update, and enjoy the fireworks display, I guess you can say, and the taking down of a terrorist country. Imagine it flipping to being democratic again instead of the crazy terrorists. Anyway, that sounds good to me. And I'll see you guys in the next update.